Hi everyone, it's Haley with House of Tesla Hair and Makeup. I wanted to come on here and just answer some questions that I normally get about lashes and how to apply them, what kind, some tools that you need, that kind of thing. So let's hop right in. I have a few different types of lashes. One of my favorites is Ardell Wispies. They're the demi wispy and they look like this. They flare out at the end. They give kind of a cat eye look. They're very beautiful. They're natural looking. The band on them is very thin. It's pretty clear. So it makes it easier for newbies to apply these. I also have a really cool pair that I found at the Dollar Tree for it's LA Colors. And do you see how small those are? Those are very natural, and so for my more mature women, I like to use these. Also, if you have a very small eye, these are probably best for you because the other ones that they're coming out with now look great and they're beautiful, but they're a little too dramatic for an eye that's pretty small. So it really matters what kind of eye shape you have, how big your eye is. So a little bit goes into this. So this is a good idea if you have a smaller eye and you have smaller lashes as well. So you want to look natural. Is Stardell lashes. Pretty much if you go on Amazon, you can buy some lashes. They're all different ones. There's Cherry Kiss, I think it's called, Stardell, all different kinds. And they have really cool ones, and the bands are very thin. And what I mean by that is you can see here how thin it is. Some of the other ones that I have are a little thicker. Like our Eyelure has a band that's pretty thick. This one's very minimal compared to what it normally is. They're usually really, really thick. And those are for, I would say, my more advanced makeup, either makeup artists or makeup people who are connoisseurs of makeup and love to wear lashes every day. They're a little harder to put on yourself. Love them. They have great lash designs. If you're starting out, probably want to try one of these other ones with a thinner band. It just makes it easier on yourself. I just found this really cool kit from Benefit. Look at that. Isn't that cute? It has lash glue. I've never tried their lash glue. Eyebrow gel, roller lash. Yes, roller lash. I've never tried it either. And then their lashes here. And so I'm going to try those. And you can see this band is a little thicker too. But I'm going to try these on. I'm going to try this whole kit today so that way y'all can see how it goes. Go over some of the tools that you'll need. So you'll need your lash. And then you'll need some glue. There are different kinds. I like Duo. I mean, I've tried all different kinds. I like Duo. This one's just the clear one. And so it goes on white and then it dries clear. Or I have the black one. So it goes on black and then it's kind of like a gray color and then it dries like black. So I love that one. This one is for sensitive skin, so it's from Kiss Lashes. It's latex free and it's clear. So that means that any of your clients who have a latex allergy, or even yourself, having this in your kit or with you if you are allergic to it is very important. You'll want some eyelash curlers and tweezers, or they have some now that are safer to use for everyone. It's a tool and it has like a little wand at the end and it holds your lashes for you and it doesn't have a blunt edge, so you won't cut yourself or poke yourself in the eye. So I highly recommend those if you are new to this. Or use your fingers. Also some scissors. It's very important that you have these, and I'm going to tell you why here in a second. So now we will start the process of taking your lashes. This is from that Lash Lovin' kit from Benefit, and I bought this all with my own money, so I wasn't given anything. These are interesting. They're brown. They're pretty, but they're a pretty healthy lash. The band is pretty thick. I don't know if you can see that there. So first you need to measure these on your eye, and whenever you take them off of the kit, you need to pick it up, place it on your eyeball. And I've already trimmed these because I was making sure I didn't take up a lot of your time, but you just make sure you measure them on your eye like that. And I then would see what the excess is that's hanging off, because that's what bothers people, is when it pokes you in the inner eye or out here, and I cut it off. And so I want to show you how much I cut off here. This is actually really hard to do. So see how much was on there? That's an extra, like, whole other lash. Someone else could wear that lash. Okay, I'm kidding. That's not true. But that's how much I cut off of it. So most of the time the lashes are pretty long, and that's just so they can accommodate people who have big eyes, little eyes, that kind of thing. So make sure you always, step one, measure it on your eye, trim it, and always trim a little at a time, because you can't add on your lashes after you've cut it off if you cut too much off. So a little bit, and then retest it out, set it on your eye, you know, make sure it fits. I think I like that one. Okay, so now what you need to do is get your handy dandy tool, your holder, hold your lash here like so, either in your lash tool or in your fingers or in your tweezers, and then you're going to take, I've never used this glue before, y'all, so this might be a total fail, but you'll take, see how much I have on top of here? Watch this. And you just want to lightly put a thin line. So I'll show y'all here in a second. And right now this seems like the kind of glue that's white, and then it turns like a bluish color, I think, when it's done. That's how it looks like. It looks like that type of glue. So look how thin that is. That is not a lot of glue. So you put on that much glue. Now, the other important tip, this is where you become a pro. You let it dry. Don't blow on it, because you have germs, and your germs and your saliva will come out even if you don't spit when you're doing that. Just wave it around. If you have a little fan, let it start getting dry and tacky, and that's the whole point. You just want to be able to lay it down and then move it around like that so it doesn't get glue everywhere. So, and you can tell now it's starting to turn more blue, I think. Can you tell that? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so I'm going to be, oh, another tip while I'm letting this dry. Put a little mascara on. You'll probably want to curl your lashes if you don't have curled lashes. My lashes have a little bit of a bend already, so they look pretty natural, like they have a curl. So that way, but I have a few clients and I have a few family friends who have straight eyelashes, who go straight down. Well, you want to curl those, because then you can definitely tell you have your lashes sitting on there all pretty, and then your lashes are like sticking out straight. If you need to, curl your lash, put a little bend in it. You don't need anything dramatic, because then that's going to hinder you from actually setting that lash down on that lash line. Then go through it with a little bit of mascara so your lash has something to really, a foundation to sit on, and it looks a little more natural together. So that's what I would recommend. And y'all, I've been sitting here doing this now for a while, so I think it's probably ready now, but you have time to let it get tacky. So that's what I would say after that. So curl if you need to, a little bend, then put on your mascara. I already have some on, so I'm just kind of going with this so I could show y'all. Now, I'm going to, I hope I can see, y'all can see this, because I'm not used to filming while I'm doing these things, but you just go and set it down. Now, and I can't talk when I'm doing this, sorry. Band is super thick, which is fine, but it can give you a little trouble if you are trying to film a tutorial. No, I'm just kidding. If you're just trying to learn this, it makes it a little difficult. So these are pretty dramatic lashes, but I wanted y'all to get the idea, so that way when you try you'll know, oh, okay. So what you need to do is, it's probably better too if you have a mirror like this and you're looking down in it, and you set your lash on top of your lash line. Then, since it's tacky, you can move it around and pull it however you need and set it down. and voila, you have a lash. Now, this is dramatic, I know, but I wanted you to be able to tell the difference in the lash and when I set it down and stuck it there. Now I want to blink a lot. Oh my gosh, I'm such a nerd. Okay, so next lash, same thing. You just put your lash glue on, set it down, and voila. So I'm going to do that here in just a second. I will not keep you waiting watching the glue dry. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So I put on, look at the blinking that I'm doing. This is what happens when you put on lashes. You just want to blink all the time. God. Okay, so I put the other lash on, and I will let you know they feel good, pretty. They are like wispy and full and thick. The band is a little harder to work with. It's a little more firm, so working with these is going to be a little difficult if you're new at this. I like them if you like to wear lashes. I think they're great. Prep your lashes beforehand. Do your lash curler if you need to. A slight bend, nothing too dramatic on the bend. That'll just hurt you whenever you're trying to put those lashes down on top of it. Put a little mascara, and then measure the lash on your eye. Cut off the excess. Of course, I just dropped a piece that I was going to show you. So after you measured on your eye, cut off what's too much on the end. Always do it from the end, because most of the time they're a little flared out and they'll give you more lash, and the thinner lash on the inside. So you want to keep that so it's not stabbing you later. So always go from the outside, measure it from the outside, and take off the outside. So again, I took off that much lash off of these, so that way they would fit me with my handy dandy scissors. Then I took my tool, whatever I use, my fingers, my tweezers, my lash tool that holds the wand that holds the lashes. Took my lash glue and then put the thinnest amount on that lash band. Let it dry, waved it around. Let it dry for a good amount of time until you can tell that the color has changed on the glue. That's when it's tacky. And then you will take your mirror. It's a little easier whenever you're starting out to have a handheld mirror. Look down, and when you're looking down, set that lash down right in the center. Then you pull it out to the corner that you want, the edge of your, where you want it in the corner, and then go through and just squeeze it down so it's firmly in place and tacky. Do it on this other eye. And I've been asked a lot of different questions about lashes. How do you take them off? At night when you're done. They're meant to be taken off at night, so these aren't like lash extensions where you keep them on all the time. You need to take them off. So you can either, some people like to just pull them off gently, or the other thing I like to do is wipe them with a little makeup wipe, or take some makeup remover and just go across it and it comes right off. You can reuse these. If you're gentle with them, you can reuse them for a while. You can even clean them. So you could take that makeup remover and take a like a Q-tip or something like that and just kind of wipe it across, or like a doe foot applicator if you have some of those. It's like a lip gloss stick that's clean, of course. And you put makeup remover on it, you can just go across it and take that excess glue off that you have still remaining on there. Then go over it with some alcohol and just clean it off. And then put them back into your little container if you have one. And this is the one from the store. I just lay it across on the little eye, like the little eye part here, and let it air dry, and then close it, and then use them later on. So that's another tip that I have for y'all. If you have any other questions, I'm happy to answer them. Just send me a DM, email, text message, voice message, phone message, all the messages. I don't know what else there is. I don't do Twitter. I have one, but I don't get it. So if y'all have any questions, just reach out to me. I'm happy to help you. If y'all want any other lessons, let me know. And I can't wait to do another one. This was actually pretty fun because that's stuff I like to do. So I will talk to y'all later. Bye. Have a good day. Mwah.